Hello everyone, let's start with the series Roadmap to Become Competitive Programmer 5 star. So today we will be solving 12th problem, expert setter. So the problem says a problem setter is called an expert if at least 50% of their problems are approved by chef. Got it? So they're saying a problem setter is basically called expert if at least like minimum of 50% of their problems are approved by chef, which means it is correct. So Munshi submitted X problems for approval. If Y problems out of those are approved, find whether Munshi is an expert or not. So Munshi basically submitting X problems, and out of which Y problems are getting approved. So we need to find like if Munshi is an expert or not. So they have given the first line of input will contain single integer t denoting the number of test cases. So let us take here uh, int t c int t while t minus minus. So this will take care of all the test cases. Each test case contains two space separated integers x and y, the number of problems submitted and the number of problems that were approved by chef. So here two integers will be there, x comma y. So we'll take x and y in input. So before going to the solution, let's understand the some of the examples. So here t is for basically a number of test cases, and if you see here, uh, Munshi has submitted. Munshi has submitted 5 problems, out of which 3 are getting approved, which means chef is telling that okay, 3 problems are perfect, good. So if you see here, 5 by 2, if you do that is basically 2.5, so that is 50%. So if you see 3 is greater than or equal to 2.5, which is true, so we are writing as yes. If you see Munchi submitted 1 problem and 1 got submitted, approved. So in this case also 100% of the problem, as you can see, got approved. So if you do 1 by 2 is basically 0.5, so 1 is greater than equals to 0.5, so we need to return yes. And if you see third case, so Munchi has submitted 4 problems, and if you divide by 2, 4 by 2 is basically 2, so Munchi's problem getting approved has to be greater than equals to 2, but it is less than 2, so in this case we need to return no. And if you see the fourth problem, so yeah, fourth problem Munchi has submitted 2 problems, and out of which 1 got accepted. If you divide 2 by 2, which is 1, so minimum 1 problem has to be accepted. So in this case that is the case, 1 problem got accepted, so in this case you will have to return yes. uh, See, one more thing you'll have to consider here is that since this is an odd number, so 5 by 2 if you do in integer, so that will give answer is 2, but actually 2 is not the 50% of 5, 2.5 is the 50%. So what we will do is we will simply plus 1 this. What we'll do is 5 plus 1 by 2 if you do, that is basically 3. So we'll have to check if 5 plus 1 divided by 2 is greater than equals to, less than equals to this y. I think you got what I'm trying to say. Basically, I'm trying to say if you divide any odd number by 2, the remainder part, that is 0.5 part, will be missed out. So in order to keep that also, we are just increasing by 1 this x value, okay, and then we are dividing it, so that this will also be integer, as in the question they've said x and y both are integers, so this can be odd and even also, and this can be odd and even also. So if this is odd, so 0.5 will be missed in this case, so we need to take care of 0.5 also, so that like basically it is not missed. So if you consider this case, 5 plus 1, which is 6 by 3, if you do, that is 3. 0.5 though is like useless, so 0.5 greater element is 3, so we need to check if the y value is greater than equals to 3. So in that case we'll have to return yes. I think pretty much what I'm trying to say. Let's try to check it here. What I'll do is if x plus y, If it is even odd number, it will take care of. If it is odd number, I mean even number x, then the odd number ka 0.5 will be anyways reduced. So let's take this example. If you say 4 is even number, 4 plus 1 is 5. If you do 5 by 2, that is also 2 only. Okay, so if you divide it by 2 and that is less than or equals to y, which means approved are the y number of problems. If it is greater than 50%, greater than or equal to 50%, then in that case we'll have to return yes. Else we need to return no. Let's try to run the code. 1 second. So as you can see here, we have yeses, no yes, yeses, no yes. Let's try to submit the code. Yeah, it got accepted. So I think in this you'll have to solve it. Only here it was like 0.5 that you'll be missing in case of odd x. So for that you'll have to plus 1 and divide it by 2, so that that 0.1 is not missed and answer will be correct. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video.